Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally the missing ones for the book. We need 3 Commonwealth games, that's Northern Ireland, Scotland and England being the hardest ones to find in circulation. We might be looking for this for quite a while, as we will for these two, Mary Rose and Olympic Rio Handover. Again, 2 very tricky coins to get your hands on, but we will continue the hunt. There's a space for the 2021 Britannia, as and when it should appear in circulation. We've all been waiting a long time, and I'm determined this is the book where we're going to find one. So let's get into these bags and see what we get. Okay then, into the first bag. So this is a Technologies design. We don't particularly want that. There are some lower minted years, just not low enough I think they're worth keeping. This is our first find. It's one that's a smidge over face value as well. It's the Golden Guinea £2 coin. It's not massively over face value, but a keeper nonetheless. We'll pop that down on the bottom row. But as I said, ideally, it's been a while since we filled one of the slots in the book, as it should be, because we're getting to the end of it. It's just the hardest ones left to find. Top of my to find list, obviously the rarest one in the book, the Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland. It'd be nice to tick that one off, because if you are left just looking for the rarest coin, for instance like the Kew Gardens, it's just been worn away, but it might have been fake, that can be a little bit demoralizing. It can feel like you could be searching forever for that coin. But it's only been, I think it's only been the one book where I've been stuck on Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, and mercifully, after saying right, by this episode if we're not finished we're going to scrap the book and start again, I did manage to find it, which is great. But of course it's no good having empty slots in the books, and people do regularly say, why don't you just start a new book? You've been stuck on this book, on these last 5 or so coins for a while, why not give up and start again? Well, all that will happen, I'll start another book and I get stuck on those or different coins in that book. So I'd much rather carry on until I'm about to totally lose my mind, rather than give up and start again, just finding common coins and starting again. There's no point really, because I still make the videos obviously, so I mean, adding the coins to the book is always nice, but it's not the most important thing. The important thing is the excitement of what could be found. Speaking of which, let's do an edge inscription hunt. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that's going to be a Technologies one. But second one down, goodwill, magnanimity should be the VE Day anniversary, which this one is. Very common coin, the most common circulating £2 commemorative coin. And I think the rest are all just standing on the shoulders of giants. So we will check, because I've been wrong in the past and missed edge inscriptions. In that case, I was right. Woo! There we go. Now obviously, having recorded this video, the coronation coins have come out. I think I've probably spoken about them already. But the coronation strike on the weekend hasn't happened yet. I believe this is going to go up very close to before going to the Royal Mint experience. So if you want to come along and say hi, I am going on the 5th of May, the Friday, before the coronation. 1:30 I'll be there, maybe a little bit before, for the Hogwarts last day of that strike. I'm going to be there on the Saturday for the strike on the day. 11:40 is my tour. On the Sunday, I think I'm there for 1:40, 1:30, something like that, which will be the standard coronation 50p I would imagine. And then on the Monday, I'm there at midday for one more strike before I go home. Right, VE Day anniversary again, and this one is the World War I Army Centenary. So check for rotation error, which this one doesn't have. Check the edge inscription for King Country. That's exactly how that coin should be, so nothing too exciting there. But yes, I guess in hindsight, if I was booking knowing what was going to happen, I probably wouldn't have stayed for the Monday as well. Although it's bank holiday, so what doesn't really matter. But it was more the not knowing how the schedule was going to be. There we go. Abolition of the slave trade. Very common coin. This is Jodie Clark's 5th portrait, so it'll be something... Ooh, Shakespeare Tragedies. Very nice. So one of 3 Shakespeare coins, this sort of middle of the road, not the rarest, not the most common, but do check your edge inscriptions. We have found an error one of these. It should say what a piece of work is a man, a piece of work is a man, so that's all fine. No error on that edge inscription. I will at the end of the video go through all of the edge descriptions of the commemoratives to see whether we've got any other errors lurking around. I don't check the edge description of every single coin as I find it, because that would take too long. So it's just the 2016s that I do on the video, because they seem to be more prevalent to have errors. We've got Rugby World Cup there, another particularly common coin. But yeah, so before they actually announced the dates and things, I wanted to get accommodation booked for a long weekend rather than wait and everything to be booked up. And the thought was, well, best case scenario, the Friday is the last day of Hogwarts, the Saturday is the strike on the day, the Sunday, that was it, because you couldn't book the Saturday or the Sunday. So it looked like either there would be a 2-day strike on the day, so obviously we know it's the Coronation 50p on the Saturday, but at the time we thought maybe it'd be the £5 coin on the Sunday. Well, there's Charles Dickens there, very common. Obviously it's turned out to it looks like it's just going to be the standard Coronation 50p strike your own. But and then the Monday, obviously we thought that's the day it's going to turn back to the standard Coronation strike, so that's the reasons for going a bit of an extended trip. But it is quite exciting that in one long weekend, we're going to get 3 unique strike your own coins. That sounds like very, very good. The amount of money I've saved on petrol makes it worthwhile staying for an extra day getting more strike your owns. Right, Jenny Clark's 5th portrait again. This is another Army Centenary. We know the rotation's right on that one. For King and Country is the edge inscription, so again, nothing exciting about those one, that one either. But always worth checking, because you never know what might turn up. Obviously with the rotations, I will check the rotations on all the commemoratives and all the technologies at the end of the video too, and look for any other errors like the double die obverses, which we found a few of in the past, which are always very cool. Another commemorative here, this is the Act of Union. Again, it's a particularly common coin, you shouldn't have much bother finding yourself one of those. We are rattling through these then. So lots of people are asking, what have I bought for the Coronation coinage? So, abolition of the slave trade, again. So I have DNA double helix, that's upside down, there we go. Beautiful design, that one, so much intricate detail on the coin. So it was a rather expensive day, I must admit. I got the 50p in BU and silverproof, the £5 coin in BU and silverproof, the 1 ounce coin, and the 1/40th gold ounce version of it. I don't normally buy gold. Oh, there we go, another Act of Union. But oh, there we go, VE anniversary again. I was tempted. There is a certain someone on my Discord server who is a really bad influence. And said it was a no-brainer. And to be fair, that has worked out really well. If I was looking to resell, which obviously I'm not, I buy for my collection. I ummed and ahed about the strike on the day sovereign. Do I regret not having gotten my hands on one? A little bit, but I like the uniqueness of that's on sovereign. So the first sovereign I ever bought myself was the Memorial Sovereign for Queen Elizabeth II. And this one, because he's crowned, that was what was going to make that one unique. But obviously the strike on the day is a matte finish, strike on the day sovereign, which I've not bought any strike on the day sovereigns, and to be fair, that doesn't really do anything for me personally. Oh, the Jodie Clark, Army Centenary, for King and Country, that's all fine. If I was going to buy one, I will get to my point, just bear with me. Robert Burns, smidge over face value, not exceptionally so, but there we go. And another Army Centenary. No rotation error. King and Country. That's as it should be. So yeah, I think if I was to say what I want for certain this year, if I was to buy a sovereign, I would like the proof one. It'll be released later in the year. The big question is, will he be crowned on that? And I hope he is. I hope that's what makes the sovereign for the coronation unique. There's a Trinity House, another fairly common coin though. But no, because I could easily get suckered into buying more sovereigns, and my pockets aren't deep enough to do that on the regular basis. But every now and again, being able to pick up one would be very nice to add to the Memorial one I bought last year. Right, Brunel's achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station, another particularly common coin. And this bag is the last bag of the hunt. But let me know in the comments what you purchased in the Coronation range. As ever as well, there are links in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over to there and be a part of that. This is the Gunpowder Plot, Guy Fawkes. There's just things per member, so don't even look, well there is, but it's not no value, it's not rare. Another World War I Army Centenary. King and Country, as it should be. And yeah, links as well to my other social media channels, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, who I work for, making videos for them, so please do check that out as well. I'm going to check through the coins now to see whether we've missed any errors. Well, unfortunately no errors to be found, and nothing new for the book once again, but we've got a trio of nice finds. Nothing extraordinary today, but hopefully we're just saving up our luck to maybe tick a new one off in the next £2 coin hunt. So let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's video is, and all it leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!